We're here today in beautiful Destin, Florida at Legendary Marine with Director of Fixed Operations, Scott Cunningham Jr. Scott, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
We wouldn't neglect the maintenance on our car, and if we did, it wouldn't last very long. The same principle applies to boat engines. While we always recommend going to an authorized dealer like Legendary Marine to perform maintenance tasks, there are still things that boat owners can do or look out for that'll prolong the life of their engines. Scott, can you walk us through some of the things that boat owners should look out for?
It starts off with simply lifting the engine hatch, taking a look, seeing if there's any belts or hoses, any leaks going on inside the compartment. The impeller's another item that you can't really identify with the naked eye, but it's something that your dashboard is going to really tell you if it's going out or not. The temperature gauge or the safety alarms are going to be the telltale sign.
One of the things we receive a lot of questions into our customer service department is about anodes. What are some things that people should look out for when they're inspecting their anodes?
What an anode is it's a sacrificial piece of metal. It's designed to break down and attract corrosion and any kind of stray currents, things like that are in and around your boat while it's in the water. Make sure that it's not worn or overused.
Do you see different maintenance challenges or issues that pop up between saltwater versus freshwater boating?
You have to make sure to flush your boat every time you use the boat in saltwater. What that does is it gets any of the salt water out of the engine by introducing fresh water into your cooling system. If you don't do that, it can become very expensive over time with corrosion-related issues.
When it comes to car maintenance, car manufacturers require you to bring your car in for checkup after certain mileage intervals. Is there anything similar when it comes to boat engines?
Typically, it's every 100 hours or a specified time period, every other year, or I recommend every year.
Why is winterization so important?
So by winterizing your boat, what you're doing is taking all of the water out of the engine, out of the water systems on your boat, and either replacing it with antifreeze or another fluid that's not going to freeze. The engine block is the most expensive portion of it. Last year alone, we replaced, I think, close to 50 or 60 engines in boats due to freeze damage.
Volvo Penta recently launched the innovative Easy Drain. Have your customers been responsive to that new technology?
A lot of people in our region, they don't really know when to winterize, when not to winterize, because the weather in the southeast is so up and down. You can have it be 30 degrees one day and 75 degrees the next. So it really allows for people to extend it out, continue to use their boat until it's really time for them to do a hard winterization and put the boat away for the season.
Why is it so important to go to an authorized dealer?
They are the experts. You can go to them when you have an issue. They do use genuine Volvo Penta parts. Okay. They're the ones that you're going to go to when you have an issue. They're the ones that are going to ultimately save the day.
You can find your nearest authorized Volvo Penta dealer by visiting volvopenta.us and accessing our dealer locator app. Performing routine maintenance and building a trusted relationship with an authorized Volvo Penta dealer are keys to prolonging the life of your engines and keeping you and your family out on the water longer and on to new adventures. Thank you so much, Scott, for hosting us here today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And thank all of you for tuning in to another episode of Coffee and Oil. Until next time.